I want to take y'all back in time, man. Back when football was in black and white. Back when Newcastle could actually win trophies. And this joke is outdated. Dude, I'm talking like the 1950s, 60s. Back when players didn't even have their names on their backs. The times when footballs were so hard that if you toe poked it, your toe would look like SpongeBob's in that one episode. Back when, for whatever reason, there would be like 1 million people in attendance for a football game. Like, bro, why are you all here? This is the first round of an FA Cup game. But the reason I want to talk about this era is because of the celebrations. Because, bro, they were hilarious. Dude, guys were scoring last-minute bangers to win the World Cup. This is the peak happiness of a man. And how would they celebrate? By throwing their arms up in the air and jumping up and down. Dude, imagine teleporting Alexander Isak to that era and all those fans back in the 60s get a glance of his like celebration where he's telling the opposition to get out of here. Dude, I shit you not, the entire attendance would stampede onto the field trying to attack him. Suffice to say, football's come a pretty long way in terms of celebrations. I mean, now we got absolute bangers like, bro, Simpiwe Shabalala's celebration at the 2010 World Cup is an all-timer, right? But we're not here to talk about the good celebrations, no. We're here to talk about the worst. Number 1, Phil Foden. Like, bro, stop doing that. What is this? Wait. The kids are not doing this on the playground, and FIFA are never adding it to their game. Like, bro, it looks so clunky. I don't know what it is, but typically, I love shooter celebrations. Insert American joke. Like, bro, I loved Piatek's celebration back in the day. Or even like Cavani's like Spanish Archer celebration. These were cold. Hell, we don't even gotta keep it to football, bro. Look at like Batista's little minigun entrance that he used to do, bro. Or Mick Foley's bang bang. Having a gun celebration might be the easiest choice because you can't f it up. Unless your name is Phil Foden, of course. These are the kind of celebrations that are so dead that honestly, VAR should just like scrap the goal afterwards. Next player celebration, Harry Kane. You know what really grinds my gears? Harry Kane scores like 100 goals a season. He's one of the most prolific goal scorers ever. He has seen more pens than Charles Manson. Leicester used to spread their legs open for him every single time he faced them. He plays for England, which means he gets to play in European qualifiers, which means he gets to score against absolute scrubs like San Marino and Liechtenstein and other countries you probably didn't know unless you play Call of Duty. Harry Kane has the smoothest path to score in every single game. And what does he do when he does score? That stupid little fist pump. Bro, what the is this 45-year-old man that just won a bingo game celebration? If you add a black and white tint to Kane's goals, it looks like he's doing those celebrations from like the 1960s. Here's a challenge to you, Harry Kane. If you got balls, the next time you score a goal, which is probably going to be in the next game, bro, I want you to hit the gritty and just send the world of football into shock. Next player, Carlos Tevez. He used to twerk. I don't know how else I can say that. Yeah, Carlos Tevez used to twerk when he scored. Imagine Tevez scoring against your team back in the day with his bulldog-like approach. And then, in the blink of an eye, this guy just morphs into Ice Spice.
If she feeling hot, then I make that bitch frozen. I get a bitch tired every time that I post. Damn.
You know what's funny about this celebration? Bro, it was in FIFA as well. So if Tevez scored on you on FIFA with his bulldog-like approach, then yeah, he's hitting that celebration there as well, bro. You literally could not escape it. I see all these women twerking when they score goals. I also see men twerking when they score goals. Look, listen, they can have their fun now, but they gotta remember who the GOAT is. Carlito was shaking his ass like Cardi B in front of the 9 Trey Bloods back in 2016 after scoring 2 goals against your team, and there was nothing you could do about it. Next player, the players that don't score much. You know a player's starving for goals when the one time they do score, they bust out like 50 different celebrations. I'm talking about guys like Bruno Guimaraes and Pedro Neto. Now, these guys average like 1 goal a season together. So when they do score, you know these guys are gonna be stealing every single move like they prime Elvis. Now, is it shameless to average more celebrations in a season than goals? Maybe. But they're not as shameless as this guy. Next player, Anthony. Anthony is like the opposite of Austin Powers. When he's in England, he does not score. So the few times that he does score, he makes the most of it. Every time he scores, he has something rehearsed. Not prepared, rehearsed. Like, dude, what in the whole city you're getting mauled by the Tiger celebration is this? You know what's funny about this Tiger celebration? You can tell in Anthony's head, he actually feels like Tai Lung. This man's out here doing the Don't even get me started on the Sonic celebration. That was... Actually, that was pretty cool. Yeah, you know what? He needs to start doing that more often again. Like, I know what you're doing, Anthony. You're not slick. You're pandering to my childhood so I can forget about that stinker that you just had before scoring that goal. And I'm actually gonna let it slide. Now, before we get to the next player, I'm gonna say something that I assume Bruno Fernandes' agent tells him at the start of every single season. Unfortunately, we are staying in Manchester. The next player is Rasmus Hojlund. This celebration is a bigger Orlas than if Hazard at Real Madrid scored and took his top off. Oh, that's so stupid. Now, the Orlas in question has nothing to do with the fact that Hojlund looks like he washes his face with rocks, or that this man prefers wrestling than actually playing football, because he scores at the same rate at the 16-year-old academy player in your career mode that's asking to start in the Champions League final over Mbappe. Now, all that stuff I can forget about. No, it's his dead celebration that he does when he does score. What is this?
It's that murder music. I let that chopper sing and they listen to it.
Brother, you are not scaring anybody with that bullshit. This celebration is not scary. The only thing that's spooky is the fact that when he hits it, you're probably not going to see it for another 16 games. You know, it's not even about the lack of goals, because, you know, his brother Xerxes, he scores at the rate of a CDM as well, but bro, I can't lie, his celebration's kind of cool. This is the definition of making the most with what little that you have. This celebration, though, is just straight up harassment.
Get in the car, kids.
All right, guys, before I say the last celebration, how about you guys celebrate this video by liking it? Look, just like the video, okay? You've been here this whole time, okay? It's free, it doesn't cost much, and if you don't do it, I will literally send Hojlund to your house. It really helps my channel, it helps you by putting more videos like this on your feed, and of course, if you want to subscribe, we are on the road to 100,000, baby! Join the journey. All right, last player. Harvey Elliott. As a lifelong Dragon Ball Z fan, I appreciate every single depiction of Dragon Ball Z. Well, not this. And not this. Wait. Yeah, this, it just doesn't look good, does it? You know, in the midst of making this video, I just realized something, guys. Celebrations really do depend on the person that you are. Like, the colder you are as a player, the colder your celebrations are just gonna look by default. But if you just look like one of the background characters in that M to the B music video, then it's really hard to look cool. And yo, listen, this is fine, because, like, I'll be honest, I don't think I'm cold either. Bro, I can't imagine myself on one of those, like, Aura TikTok edits, alright? But you know what? That's fine, because you know what it is? You can be a little bit goofy if that's, like, what your personality is. Let me give you an example. So, Peter Crouch is known for having a very goofy, comedic personality, right? And because of that, he has a very silly celebration in The Robot. And you know what's crazy? I should put The Robot in this list of worst celebrations, but because it's Crouch and it just matches his personality, this celebration's actually kind of cool. Yeah, you see, celebrations heavily depend on you. Like, Ronaldo scores a bajillion goals, so him pointing at his leg because of how powerful it is, yeah, that's kind of cool. Now imagine if Mudryk did the exact same celebration. Like, dude, put that thing away, okay? I can still see the needle marks from all your roids. Anyways, guys, that is a wrap from your boy. I really appreciate y'all tapping in. All I ask y'all to do, if you did enjoy this video, then just, you know, just like it. That's a little sign of saying thank you, you feel me? Or, guys, if you want to do me a solid, I want to hear what y'all think is the worst celebrations ever. What did I miss out? Should I do a part 2? Or should I do a best celebrations? Stop being negative all the time, bruh. You feel me? Anyways, guys, it's been your boy. And like I said, we're on the road to 100,000. So please make sure that you subscribe. I want y'all to join this journey. I want to see the more regular names popping up in the comments, so I really know who's joining us from this journey from the jump. I want to see who's on that day one-ish. Anyways, guys, it's been your boy, the Streets Champ, Toby World. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. I'm out. Peace.